Welcome to my classroom. Today we're diving into a fast-paced journey through Gilded Age, from immigration to like unions and shaping us to what like the modern US is today because of all these things. Um, First one, the growth of industry and businesses and the negatives. In the late 1800s, I believe, the economy of the U.S. exploded, like railroads, oil, steel, electricity. But they brought like new jobs and connected the entire country. But it did have like low wages, long hours, and dangerous workforces. But it did make progress, but also major problems. Um, who made the Gilded Age claim? It was Mark Twain and Charles Warner. It means like pretty on the outside, but on the inside, it's like really bad. So like the U.S. was seen as amazing, but it was really corrupt and it went through a lot of poverty and like just all around lots of deals going on there. Thomas Edison, he was like he was called the America's greatest inventor because he created the light bulb, the phonograph, the motion picture camera thing. He also created power grids, which is he held like over 1,000 patents, and it's changed the everyday life for this entire world forever. So it's like big deal. Yeah, and then after the Civil War, Americans pushed westward into like the natives' land. It forced everyone pretty much off their land and relocated into reservations, which are still seen today. It shows the resistance and the loss they endured. It was settled, but at a great cost, with lots dead and devastated. Immigration to America, sorry, millions came to America in the late 1800s and early 1900s because poverty, famine, and mostly religious persecution, because they saw the U.S. as like an opportunity, even if it wasn't easy. The reason for the restrictions on them was like not everyone was welcomed, especially the new immigrants. The nativism is what it's called. Um, it grew a lot. Americans feared jobs, competition, and there were things like put into act to restrict like the Chinese and stuff because everyone was afraid their jobs would be taken away and all this stuff. Um, why the islands matter? It was a gateway for millions of European immigrants, and the Angel one handled mostly Asian immigrants. They saw it as like a symbol of hope, the Statue of Liberty, and both of those places are like the promise of overcoming the challenges of America. Um, Old versus new immigration. Old immigrants came from northern and I think western Europe, like Germany, and new immigrants came from southern and eastern Europe, like Italy and Russia. They viewed them differently based on religion and language. That was the difference between those. Labor unions. Sorry, I'm stuttering a lot. The Gilded Age workers had few rights. They were a lot of unions put up, and they still some of them still exist today because they were fighting for better protection and um, flexibility and to help the workforce and all of that. Those are still seen today. But there you have it. That included like the industry, immigration, the inventions, all of the huge impacts that the Gilded Age left behind. I feel like Thomas Edison was one of the biggest, honestly, things. Not just because I did a research paper on it. There's no bias there, maybe a little. He did a lot for America, and all of his inventions are seen today. That and the telephone. Can't. Oh, Bell's. I forgot his first name. Bell's with the telephone. All of that has contributed and been further advanced to today's world, and we see it everywhere. The Gilded Age honestly did a lot for America now. Um, yeah. Yeah. all of it, all the history in the Gilded Age, it still is just here today, echoed by everything. Thank you for watching. Thank you, classroom. Stay curious. Come to me for your next lesson for Module 2. Stay tuned. Thank you.